But my name's Eggs. It's a whole backstory, okay? But I mean, I always have
I
liked
I
eggs.
look I
I've
look
always had an egg thing.
I look forward to the eggs.
The eggs aren't
Uh,
actually relevant to the character at all. I just felt like I needed egg dice to go with it, but no one's.
eggs.
I'm looking for some egg dice people out there, so send me your eggs.
Dicks.
Like the number or the dice itself? Okay.
Oh,
Bad.
we're in sync.
The opposite. The opposite of the spectrum there.
Ones are bad. 9 is good. Don't leave me. They probably will. Have you met them? Good. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not prepared today. It's a young-ish, young adult, female, like medium height, They're sitting in the corner playing music with probably nothing because they don't have anything, just their mouth. They're beatboxing in the corner, like a sad beatboxy song. They've got their hair split, it's like half black, half white. Yeah, and they kind of look, they got very petite features, but they're kind of just, keeping to themselves. Their movements are a little weird. They're just like, but they're beatboxing, I guess. Sad beatboxing. Yeah, I didn't panic. We could probably unionize. There's enough of us.
Awful. I'm off to a great start. The next roll I'm going to have is a 3. I know it. No, I know. Yeah.
I've never played
At least I'm getting
dice.
the bad ones out of the way.
They just set like 2 buckets down in the cell full of some kind of green liquid and just lock the door and walk out.
Yeah. There's the Zeta. They have decorated ones, kind of like ratty clothes that doesn't match at all. Freckles, kind of palish skin, and bright orange eyes. Thin. Don't eat that. Points to the bucket.
So as he's first pushed into the cage, he's got his hood up, and they rip the hood off, and you see these yellow glowing eyes, very snake-like eyes underneath the hood. And as the hood gets ripped off, it's an elf, a younger elf. I mean, in elf years, anyways. And he's got short white hair, and his there's patches of yellow and green scales kind of around his forehead, kind of down like around his cheeks, and then you can see some 2 little patches heading down his chest too. And he's just really ratty, tattered robes, and he just gets pushed in there and kicks the bucket, and he goes, "Ah, Shisa," and then like puts the hood back on his head there, and kind of just like looks around, just very like nervous. Yeah. Use it as a belt to wrap my yeah.
Cool. Put it. Where are we? Okay.
I'm gonna walk up to the skunk-haired lady, and I'm going to excuse me, young lady, if you don't mind.
You can't have it.
I'm gonna cast a spell on you, and I'm gonna cast Prestidigitation. Or can I not cast? Oh, is there no spells? Okay. Lisa, I'm deeply sorry. I was going to try to do something with the, the smell, but
You can't. What smell? You can't have them.
what?
I'll take you. What?
Well, I am not trying to leave anyone. This what?
Nothing. Go back to your side of the
No,
cave.
you're a bit smelly, so I was going to.
That's really rude.
Yes, I agree. It is very rude to be smelly with all of us here. I was going to try to, I
See,
just
that's
assume
me.
you were.
Th-
Are you
What
not
about?
part stink? You are not a stinktier. You
I,
know the smelly, the stinky animals. You're not the hair. It's
I'm gonna pull open my vest. Talk to my spider.
Are you getting enough nourishment, friend? And I'll drop some gruel in the buckets. Stir it around.
What? Why do we all have to work and the bucket just gets carried around places? That's probably what stinks. The bucket of gloop.
I'm afraid
Don't
to go over
worry.
there. I don't think that I saw that bucket. I think it's hiccuped, or how do you say, burped the other day. I don't think there's something
I'm gonna
weird.
just kind of nudge the bucket with my toe. Hey, how many mushrooms have you picked this week, bucket?
Are you
Just this,
seriously?
like goopy looking tentacles gonna come out and just a mouth forms on it. It's like I think like 6.
Oh. Oh, okay, that's more than me. Sorry, and I'm just gonna back away back to the corner.
No, you're good. You're good. It's all good.
Um,
You picked less than 6, you say, says one of the gnomes. I bet you I picked more than you. How many
well,
did
I
you
mean, look
pick?
at you.
When Skunk was standing there, could I pickpocket the spider?
You can make an attempt at sleight of hand. What's
Sweet.
your passive perception?
but I don't like this. I don't like it one bit.
Well, it's-
14.
Yeah, 16.
All right.
Oh, plus sleight of hand, 19.
Okay, so Skunk does not notice you pocket the spider. However, roll animal handling.
Which one of us?
Sorry, Kit.
The skunk. I mean, I'm not a skunk. The spider loved me.
When you guys reveal your names, I will adjust.
14.
14. Okay.
And so they don't miss the weight, I'll replace it with that useless rock.
It's okay, little buddy.
Your buddy.
All right. You are trying to keep the spider calm, and it looks at you and then it jumps off your hand and starts heading back to Skunk.
Okay, bull.
All right. And in the middle of this thrilling collect, I'm going to take a moment to apologize because my mic was muted for a while there.
Was?
Yes. Thankfully, you were all describing yourselves, and that went well. There are multiple other prisoners, and they are captured by Drow. And
We heard that. Oh,
the
I'm listening to the
Twitch
Twitch.
didn't. So I apologize for anyone who didn't. We are running a game where they've been captured in the Underdark. They are in a cell. Some of that was probably obvious from how they role played, but I apologize for being, of course, a brilliant streamer who did not check their mic levels. Anyway, we have just put a bull on a spider. I apologize for interrupting you guys.
Yeah, I'm gonna skulk over to. I mean, there's no corners, but to a side of the room.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna keep whispering to my spider, just
Okay.
in my vest.
Roll-
I'm not gonna
roll-
look at it.
I'm going to
Just,
say roll a perception.
okay, well, it's not great. I'll tell you that much. 8.
Yeah, you continue to talk to the rock.
I just don't understand what's wrong with everyone here. I mean,
You think he must be
I'm
sleeping.
not-
He's very still, but he's,
hey, yeah, it's okay. I gotta focus. I gotta focus. And she sits there, and as you notice, her hair starts changing to be a little less skunk-like and more highlighted instead of half and half.
And I'll just
I don't know why you keep calling me skunk.
ask for sanity purposes, does anyone have a 19% passive perception?
My perception is so bad. It's not great.
I'm asking because I know one of you happens to be a cleric, so it's possible that you had up there. Unlikely, but possible. So I was just making sure. All right.
Mike, I'm over there, looking at the bucket, and I dip my finger in the bucket, and lift it out.
It's not lime flavor.
Gold, someone is putting their fingers in you.
Normally, I wouldn't be cool with that, but we've been in this cell for quite some time, and it's all good, man. You do what you think's right.
What are you? Never seen anything like you before. I've never seen a liquid talk before. It's crazy.
And above table, real quick, are we using Forgotten Realms Pantheon, or what realms are we using?
It is absolutely Forgotten Realms Pantheon.
Okay.
I'm just going with it and saying we're on Faerun. Like Faerun. The nerd is the idiot nerd in me was constantly like, not Faerun, that's what everyone uses. But screw it, let's go with it. Feel free to tell me which god you follow later.
Well, I can't do Kellamore. I already did that one.
I mean, did you?
Kind of.
How'd you be a cleric of Withers?
I mean, when you're just kind of traipsing around a dungeon, and all of a sudden you hear the light of, Helm, God of Protection, you just kind of start, reevaluating your situations. And then you start talking. And then next thing you know, boom, you're in 2 buckets. And the buckets will dump over and it'll just kind of scorch into like one solid pile. Not solid, but like one cohesive pile.
Are the buckets your boots for now?
Kind of, yeah.
What am I supposed to call you, friend? Do you have a name or is it something?
Oh, yeah, no. My name's Slurp.
Slurp? Slurp.
Yeah. This is the first thing I said when I became sentient, so figured, why not? That's my name.
It's a good
Well,
name.
Slurp. Yes, it is a good name. Yes, very much. Fits this whole persona of. My name is Sven. If you will.
Sven, it's nice to meet you. Helm protect you.
Do not normally wear a helm, but thanks. I have to ask: Is the bucket your helm? Is that what you were talking about? Do you usually wear that on your head?
No, Helm's my god. He's the one that kind of brought me to life and then set me on my
The bucket
path.
so the bucket is your god. Does it speak to you then, or? I mean,
my god sometimes speaks to me, but those are just buckets, man.
I'm pretty sure his god's one of them high mighty folks. Glance over, you see a male deep gnome kind of walking over, looking a little bit.
Just, he is high and mighty. How'd you know?
So, Slurp and Sven. Going for an alliteration thing there. It's kind of interesting. It's fun.
It's
Sure, the first sound I made when I became sentient.
Only calls my name. That's what my
Right.
parents called me. We also have a skunk, so there's also a letter S.
My name's not Skunk.
That one's Skunk.
No, what? I've been in here for weeks, and no one's ever wanted to know my name until today. And we're
Can't
just gonna
say
start
I
right-
have, no. I mean, I don't even have a
Slurp,
name.
Sven, and
We got
Skunk.
captured.
Sounds like a really cool group.
Everyone calls me
Holy-
Topsy. I don't even know what my real name was.
Topsy.
Oh, Popsy.
Topsy.
I want to say someone used my real name once, but there was like some type of inner ear thing. I just kept hearing, kill me, kill me. So that clearly wasn't it.
Could be. I mean, there's all kinds of names. You could be named first name Kill, last name Me.
Probably not.
Yeah, I'm not that smart, and I don't think that's right either.
Well, some of us didn't
I
get to
have
go to
met
school.
people named Killian before. It is a name.
Right.
It's-
Anyway, they call me
Really?
Topsy. First time I'm seeing people actually talking to each other.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. I mean, we've been here a while. I mean, me and Legs, we've been talking to each other a lot.
Sorry, who?
Which one of you is legs?
I think she means I think she means the dark elf that shouldn't be in the cage with us over there. Points to the. And for the record, everyone's just kind of in really raggedy, simple clothes, despite portrait art and all that. That's idealized for when you guys eventually get out and gear up. And
The one with the cards?
the
Not me, I'm
brow with the
naked.
chain is who's pointing. The one who's talking is the male of these two.
Okay.
Okay.
And they
That Drow's in here with us? I thought that was a mistress.
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so your name is Topsy. Is your Schwester's name Turney, or what is?
Tevi, that's right.
should I call it?
Hey sis, these guys were smart. It's not hard to figure out the stupid name.
Do you not like your names?
We got captured by Drow and experimented on, and they told us these were our names. What do you think? You
Well,
gotta,
I don't know.
you gotta forgive her. Women.
What does
Kind of
that mean?
And the
experiments.
other one glare. The sister just glares.
I mean, people don't get to pick their names, so everyone's just named. Except for
I
Slurp
kind of
over
picked my
there.
name.
I picked my name. You see a voice from that's been sitting off to the side, the red axolotl. I once had a very
yes.
different name. Back when I was on a staircase that went forever. But then I ended up here.
Right?
After an
Does the
encounter with that
staircase end here?
No, I had an encounter with a strange penguin and I ended up here.
Penguina? A penguin? Is that what you said?
Yes, a small bird.
You were on a s-
Swims. I am being remiss. I am Shuresh.
Urek.
Shuresh.
Ua. Uresh.
Yes.
Ur-
Trish.
What's
Trish.
swimming?
It's just a complicated name.
It's
Lots of S's.
when you go into water and move yourself through the liquid.
Oh. What's water?
He holds up a small bucket. Here,
That's just like
this small
you.
creature is swimming right now. There's
It's
some type
one
of
of you.
weird like eel-looking leech or eel or something that's just kind of swimming around in the water. I don't advise drinking this water, right?
No, das ist eine Schlange. This is a snake. I've seen those before.
Isn't that a
Actually,
piss bucket?
if you know what,
Is this bucket alive too?
Oh god.
No,
You
I
speak with
saved this creature
snakes.
the other day, and
Brought it here? Why would you save something and bring it to prison?
I saved it while we were out being forced to clean the
So we can
edge
eat
of the
it.
pit. No,
Why would you want to eat a
I have
piss bucket?
I have sworn
I'm
not to harm other living
starving.
things.
Oh yeah, I did. Me too.
They do feed you.
You
Yeah,
can actually
slop.
speak with snakes. That is something that I've been able to do since I was, could talk.
Because you're a snake man.
The
That's why you
snake
look
in the
like
the
that.
snake in the water.
I'm gonna say eels are not snakes. I'm sorry.
That is not. This is something different. Okay.
Oh,
So we should eat it.
I will not allow you to eat this creature. It must be allowed to regain its strength and given a fair chance. I'll release it into the water below.
Oh, and then we'll eat it when we catch it from the water below. Fish are for eating.
others.
I'm a fish after a manner of speaking. Are you going to eat me? I've heard the surface people are strange and savage, but I always thought at least the elves would be similar to the dark ones down here.
Elves.
Maybe
Oh,
less
right,
mean.
elves.
Are you not an elf? Your ears are pointed. Your hair has shifted 3 times. I'm assuming you're from the
That's a little
north.
racist.
Yeah, you do just go around calling people elves?
In my experience,
I mean, I'm
people whose hair shifts
definitely
on
an
their own, it's
elf.
either Fae or a doppelganger. Are you is your roo skin grey and you are hairless? Like pokes at
Gross.
you lightly.
Hey.
I am sorry, I've offended
From
you.
the other side, just a gooey tentacle poking at the other side.
Just hissing at people.
Looking like under you. That's just, are you bald under there?
Well,
Are
that's a
you- are
personal
you a-
preference.
I-
Stop.
But are you a doppelganger? Is that what you are? Is that how
I
you
don't
can
know what this word
change your hair?
means. You notice?
The other elf walks
I'm
over.
also-
I recognize her from my people. There wouldn't be a doppelganger here. Drow have magics to avoid that type of thing slipping under their nose.
Yeah. Magics, because I'm an elf.
That being rude,
Like you.
I'm Nemestra Durthil. Holds out a hand to you.
That is not an S name.
To who?
Oba, sorry.
Which
I-
one is this?
God,
Is this the other elf?
I'm
This is the elf or
post
the dark elf.
the regular elf. I'm posting pictures as I talk. Sorry.
Oh.
So Topsy and Turvy,
Oh, there we go. Okay.
Shurish,
It was not cut
and
up.
Nemestra.
Nemestra, it's eggs. It's so nice to meet a fellow elf.
Pleasure to meet you, Quosia.
You say eggs?
Yeah. What's your name?
Anyone who speaks elf, by the way, Quasia just means the people. And it's actually the elven word for elves. Because Forgotten Realms elves are actually horribly racist innately.
I will say in Elvish, I will say I am also an elf. I don't understand that.
Dragon
Oh.
blood.
Yes, it's
I've seen other sorcerers with scales.
yes. It's-
So did your mother really hate you, or did she just eat lots of eggs?
I don't have a mom.
Did your father hate you, or did they
So
just
s-
eat lots of eggs?
I don't have a dad.
Look, you have to
Well,
forgive.
I must have at some point, but
Be kind to them.
Generally, a mother and a father was what? Yes.
Be kind to them. Moon elves are not as well brought up as other.
yeah, yeah. I mean, that's kind of rude, but yeah.
Oh, it's not. I'm not meaning offense, dear.
The name
I
is
know.
eggs because they hatched from an egg. Amazing.
No, it's not eggs. Like it's
You're actually a
eggs.
gift.
I do have a question for you. Is the one with the demon blood? See, I have. I was born of elves, and but I've never been actually. They didn't refer to me as an elf. It is because I was cursed. You know, it's this dragon curse. Is it also with you? Were your parents, demons or devils, or were they just something that you're born with? Yes, you with horns. Yes.
Oh, you're talking to me. I thought you
Well,
were
I don't have
talking.
any horns.
You were talking to Pixel's character this whole time. You said demon blooded. I was just staring because I thought it was a dragon sorcerer thing. Okay, sorry. Something
Sorry,
about your things. No. Forced. Yes, else. Don't know my pets. Sorry.
We all orphans.
sometimes it's better not to know
I'm not really an
those who
orphan.
brought you into this life, especially when you're different. They can
Yes.
lead to disownership. And
Although you did mention elven blood, are you by chance a member of a family with a man named Locke?
No.
I got a question for the group, if anyone doesn't mind.
yes, I keep forgetting you were here. Yes,
What are horns?
things that that one's head.
Topsy really has this pretty.
Oh. Okay, cool. I'll probably have more questions later on, so.
I would be delighted
This
to
is
answer
fair.
them.
Alright, aggravated. What was Sloop's question?
Oh, we derailed the entire conversation away from you for a minute, so
Oh, okay. Thank you.
slur past what horns were.
These horrible things. Dreadful to sleep with.
I think they're
You know, I
beautiful.
never would have thought of that, actually. I see. I don't really think they were dreadful. I wouldn't say that. It's a
I have a
different,
lot of
you
friends
know.
with horns.
I don't really sleep.
What?
You always have to sleep upright. Awful.
Well, couldn't you like?
Never would have thought of that
Sleep on my
before.
side? Is that what you're going to say?
Yeah.
Ow.
I don't know. A pillow? Pile of leaves?
I don't know what sleep is, so I don't got a horse in this race.
I
Yeah.
knew a horse once.
kind of why you just lay there in comatose state and daydream. Imagine
Night
pictures in your
dream.
head.
Am I sleeping right now?
Not quite.
I'm gonna shake his buckets. Oh, he's not in his buckets anymore.
Mm.
You're shaking his feet.
I'm gonna shake his feet anyways.
Hello.
I don't think you're asleep.
But they said it's when you're daydreaming and thinking about things.
You know, they
Or
didn't do a
like
great idea of describing sleep. It's really
Thanks.
like, well,
meditation.
the word
you know.
daydreaming for sleeping. It
Well,
doesn't
I'm
work.
trying
But
to
I'm an
explain
elf, so I don't
pictures.
sleep actually, so I wouldn't know.
But you
Like
close
plenty
your
of
eyes and have
elves
pictures in your
sleep.
head.
There's more like a meditation,
Yeah, what's sleep?
resting.
Yeah, but then you have to explain what meditation is.
It's peaceful resting. Most often, you've seen us do it. Is at night. Usually at the end of the day, we lay down and, much like what you do when you're in your buckets. I assume. But
When the pointy ear ones, they just sit there and they stare forward and they do this with their hands. That's
Okay,
what
that's
they're
a
doing.
stereotype. We can do a lot of different things.
You're right. Sometimes they're laying vertical, horizontal. Up. This
That's what I like.
I actually do sleep. That is one of my curses. I cannot go a long time without sleep. It's like someone says,
Oh yeah, sleep is not something I need.
Oh, so that's what y'all are doing when you all are just kind of being really still and not saying anything.
so sometimes people make noises when they sleep. Like you said, over there makes some very loud noises. I think you could do about that.
Yeah, I just usually, go around and like look at you guys while that's going on.
Oh, that's not disturbing at all. You were doing this the whole time.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, none of you seemed to mind. I figured it was all right. You didn't say anything, so.
What's this? We have slurp, schlump, schlump, schlump,
Slurp.
slurp,
Slurp.
slurp,
With an M. A slurp.
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 We have
Is there an
skunk.
accent to that? Like, is it slurp or like slurp?
No,
Slurp.
just
Slurp.
however you want to
Slurp.
say it.
Okay, we have slurp. We have, you said your name is eggs?
Eggs.
Eggs are bacon. Eggs are bacon. Eggs are bacon. Eggs are
Eggs,
bacon.
eggs.
And we have
Yes.
Topsy and Turvy, Shresh, Nemestra, and you horned one. What are we supposed to call you? What your name is?
Misha. Sorry, I'm not
Misha.
like eggs.
Misha.
Why?
Maybe
do
I
you
should
think this
change
sounds
it.
Weird.
I should name myself Bacon.
If you'd like, I didn't name myself eggs. My moopsie named me eggs.
Yo, Moopsie.
What now?
Moopsie.
Man, I gotta tell you, we
So
had
the-
weird upbringings, but Moopsie's new. It's Topsy, by
Yeah, I
the way.
don't think I've never heard that word before. What is a moopsie?
Well,
Hey-
it's who raised me. Mom didn't feel right, and she liked moopsies, so I just called her moopsie.
Hey, sis. The skunk was raised by a cow.
No, she's not a cow.
Moo, right?
No.
I heard that's a sound that cows are weird monsters on the surface world, right? They go
They're
moo.
not monsters. There's some of
You
them are
can't
very
argue with the
lovely,
cow
and they're
because
delicious.
the point is always moo.
But no, my mother is.
Yeah, like
she's
that.
She's not a cow. You know what? I don't know who you people are. I don't want you guys stalking my family if we ever get out of here. So
I don't
What's a
think that
cow?
any of us would.
let's
Food.
go back to the horned one.
It's a large creature. People
Why?
eat them.
I don't know,
Sometimes
you look
people drink the
interesting.
milk.
I'm sorry. Oh no.
You know, the milk. You know what that?
The point is, my mom
Bacon.
named me after something she loved.
Eggs.
She said they were beautiful and fragile and
Oh god,
wonderful, just like me.
I was wrong. This got
Fair
dumber.
enough.
The girl in the corner says.
Is that the dark elf?
The other twin, sorry.
Oh, okay.
Topsy and Turvy.
Topsy and Turvy. So we have as a was that some kind of mushroom thing over there, and when it's the dark elves, what is we heard? Is she like a spy, or should we be worried that we have one of them in here with us? Or
Must have done something bad.
perhaps if everyone has rules, perhaps maybe she broke them.
Did you not find enough mushrooms? Is that why you're in here with us?
Were we supposed to find a certain amount of mushrooms? I thought we just needed like one.
Didn't even know we were supposed to be looking for mushrooms.
Supposed to find 6.
We only had that one over there.
Are you talking to me?
The one that looks all naked.
Not you with the cards. No.
No, the mushroom
not
says
you.
that.
Keep them.
Sorry, I'm just
Oh,
naming
okay.
everyone. 'Cause,
Holy shit, it talks.
Yeah, we've been talking for weeks.
Everything.
You've been also talking to your clothes, so
I'm not talking to my clothes. I'm talking to legs.
I thought she was legs, and I'll point to that other elf.
yeah, right? Legs for days.
Yeah, they're fine legs. No, legs is my pet friend. As I notice it's a rock, but don't want to admit it and put it back in my pocket.
Looks
it's
like a very
my
nice
friend. They show off a nice gemstone.
Oh, okay. I understand what is going on here. That is your friend. It's very nice to meet you, Legs. That you are keeping Eggs very much good company. It is a mushroom. Sorry, how are you speaking? You do not have a mouth.
I'm sorry. I sneezed on you when you were sleeping. Don't get angry at me.
What?
And you realize you're hearing it in your mind. You're not actually.
I thought I was hearing things.
No.
Okay.
You
What-
got little tiny mushrooms growing on your ear.
Do the rest of them want to talk to me? I'm not trying to be mean or anything. I just don't seem quiet and standoffish. So I didn't. You seem nice, or at least not mean.
Thank you. You're very friendly. Can they hear me talking?
If you're talking
Or
out
is
loud,
this going
yes.
in my head too? Yeah, I'll just talk
you
out loud.
could be mental. It's up to you.
Yeah, no, I'll just be talking out loud. You do seem very friendly as you just see him just talking to this mushroom and no one's talking back. Turn around and be like, apparently the mushroom says that if any of you would like to speak with it, it just needs to, what did you say, sneeze on you?
I just need to share my
Not-
spore with them.
Yeah, it says something about sharing a spark. Can you not hear that voice in your head?
It
Is it
gets
just
up,
me?
and you realize for the first time, because it hasn't really moved, that those little orange things are feet. As it like stands up and gets a little bit taller, starts walking over to you guys.
It's jelly
It
beans.
goes from 2 feet to 3 feet.
Yeah, it's still little. Walks up to you guys and
Really good.
seems to shake for a second. Then there's like a "achoo" sound. It's like little fungus sprays everywhere.
Cool, I could do that too. And like I'll sneeze.
Oh,
and
shit.
scream or whatever it is.
Are you also a mushroom? You can hear it now.
As it all just like comes back together into a pile. I was like, no.
Oh, that's happened.
I think you ate my spore.
You leave a residue.
Don't try to. Sorry. No one at Combe ever complained.
Oh, not you. Slurp.
Misha's over there like,
Just a tentacle comes like, sorry, forgot that.
Okay, very important question. If you were to leave a part of you behind, Schlumpf,
I was about to ask, does it
would
wiggle?
that become a new Schlump eventually, or is that like you having babies?
I was gonna start.
No,
Gross.
it could be autonomous and do stuff, but it doesn't really have a mind of its own. It's my own mind. So it's I don't know.
Would you
No,
continue to get
yes.
smaller and,
Does
and
Does it
smaller?
hurt when pieces of you come off? Or is it like you were in 2 buckets for days?
Yeah, no, that was just because I was tired.
Do you increase in amount? And like, could you fit you in one? Like, does your volume change?
No, but I can do this, and he'll go over to the cell door, and he'll like stick his tentacle into the cell door and unlock it.
I was curious
That's
if you were gonna do
something
that.
I can do. It says
Sweet,
it's
let's
something I
leave.
can do. It's a slime.
Let's go.
They're like,
Leave.
open. It's like I can do that, and then closes the door, locks
No,
it back,
no.
and goes back.
Open it back up. Open it back up.
It's a quick side note. You said you were tired. You know, most people actually fall asleep when they are tired. You're wondering what sleep was. That is something you normally do when you're. It's like when you're resting in the buckets. That is what sleep is.
Yeah, but I was still aware of what was going on.
Yes, you know, this in that case it'd be rest, but you know, how you say it's the same thing. It's just something different. Never.
Yeah, you lost me on
So
that
can we
one.
talk about? Can we circle back to our mushroom friend? It's so nice to hear from you.
Thank you.
You've been in here like a really long time, like me. Why didn't we talk sooner?
You seemed angry, and you were talking to that spider. I didn't want to be rude.
Oh,
When I tried to talk to the other pointed ear thing, it got really, really angry at me.
oh yeah.
So I
there's
haven't
that.
talked to any of you that have pointed
wasn't really-
ears.
I wasn't really raised with the other pointed ears, so I don't really know their beef.
You weren't raised with your people? That's sad.
No, it's fine. I like my new people.
It's still sad, though. I wouldn't want to not have been raised by my people.
Your people seem pretty cool.
You know
I mean,
Myconids? Y'all perks up.
Well, I know you.
Oh, so you don't know my people. Okay.
I've met other mushrooms. They just have never talked. Usually, we use the.
Don't finish that sentence.
I'm not a mushroom. I'm a Myconid.
Mhm. What's your name, buddy?
They call me Stool.
Oh.
Another S name.
Oh. Mm.
Cool.
The S names are not
Stool.
delivered, I promise. But yes, there are a few.
Tools where I come from are very useful.
There are 3 S names among the NPCs.
Well, so since we're all here and talking, should I've been thinking, what if we got out of here? Like, what if we stopped picking mushrooms and just like left? Because I'm kind of tired of being here. It's really dark and I miss the sun. And trees and smells that are good.
What's a tree?
Well, it comes out of the ground and it's got sturdy branches, waves. We climb them, hide in them, live them.
That sounds like mushrooms.
Yes.
Okay. Mushrooms are called trees on the surface.
Well, we have mushrooms too.
Now, why do you call some of them trees?
You know what? You should go talk to Slurp about trees. I bet they know all about them.
Okay. Walks over to the slime. The skunk you said wants me to ask you about trees.
What's trees?
I don't know. They described them like a mushroom, but then when I said that, they said there was mushrooms too, And then I asked what a tree was, and they said, "Go ask you."
Oh, okay. What's a mushroom?
Points to the wall where there's some little fungus growing.
Oh, okay. So that's a tree. Does
Is
that
it-
mean you're a tree?
No, this is a mushroom. This is a shiitake.
Okay, shiitake, stool. But shiitake's not a tree. You're a tree. And I know about trees. And I know a tree. But that's not a tree. That's a shiitake. And you're a stool. He's just going to go in a loop.
That makes lots of sense. Stool's just sitting there going,
Hmm. So circling back to the slime going out the door and coming back in, do we notice was there any guards or anything that or like did any of the like did we notice anything? Like I mean I guess we were all noticed him do it, but did anyone else around, was there any like guards or like that pass by kind of thing? Like do we know of a, if we've been here long enough to notice like a routine with the guards? I guess would be a better question.
I will say there will not be any back tonight. I let this start at kind of the end of the day so that basically everyone got a chance to role play and talk and figure out stuff and do the initial character bonding stuff. They'll be back one in quote unquote morning. You have actually roll a intelligence check.
Oh, goody. Now I got a 10. Wait, actually, I think I have a +1, an 11.
11? Okay.
Yeah.
You have not figured it out exactly, but you've been kind of like watching when people come. And you know that right now you probably have somewhere between 5 and 7 hours, because you're not perfectly keeping track of it right now, before a guard will come. Just because you've been kind of rough gauging it. So this is the end of the night. You guys ate a little bit ago before you all finally started talking. Guards walk by at the edge of the cave, but none are likely to come to you unless you guys are causing a ruckus until the morning.
Do you guys know why we're here? Like, why us in this cage?
Someone's need.
Well, the favorites, clearly.
Those
like,
two
how
over
did-
there
How'd
said
you all
something
get
about.
here?
Your answers to how you got here are up to you. You were jumped by a drow party at some point, either in the Underdark or on the surface.
I fell in a hole.
I was foraging, and then they threw me in a cage on wheels, and then they put 2 buckets next to me, and I thought it was food for a while, and then it said hi, and yeah.
You've been with Slurp the whole time?
At least you didn't think it was a chamber pot.
No, they were already full.
Yeah, no, we've been best friends this whole time. Like, I didn't say much to each other other than the occasional like hi and grunt and everything, but like they're my best friend.
Oh, that's really sweet.
Roll a persuasion for me, Eggs.
Oh boy.
See, look, I'm getting back into the habit of saying names and not staring at your pictures on the screen like you can tell which one I'm looking at.
That's an 18.
Best roll of the night.
So as you're saying this conversation, you hear a voice from behind you. You're either going to be slaves or sacrifices to the Spider Queen. Just accept your fate, do what you're told, and maybe lesser things like you will stay alive.
Like, speaks.
We can eat spiders.
Sareth. Drow is talking.
That's another S.
Yes, that's what I said. 4 of these were S's, not intentionally.
Does that mean you're a slave?
And
No.
Eggs, just for context, Eggs is sitting in front of Sareth.
Sarah's kind of
Or
off
like
to
a-
off a little bit to those ways. She's not like I don't want to say like shrouded, hiding in a corner or anything like that, but
Yeah.
she is sitting with her back to a wall, a la
They're like
stupid.
positioned in a way that they are in front of Sareth, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I am going to just move and go through eggs, like just engulf them and then come out the other side,
Whoa.
leaving no residue. Like, hey,
Oh,
Sareth, I'm Slurm.
that was weird. I kind of liked
You
it.
smell better.
I didn't smell bad before.
I did notice you spoke. Are you a test?
Hey, dinner's ready.
Get your poop.
No, I don't think I'm a test. Am I a test?
Hmm.
I think this whole thing's a test.
I understand. You may tell a Grace I remain loyal.
Okay, she remains loyal, guys.
Congratulations.
That's not very good. To the gods?
Yeah. So I'm assuming
Oh,
she
who-
is a
who do
spy
you-
then, or
I worship Helm.
Of course you do.
I don't
Hmm.
worship anyone.
Okay. Guys, I don't think Sarah's feeling okay.
Should we kill
It's not the right. Are you that hungry?
them?
she is a spy.
Freaking isn't you like, ooh, dog meat?
She's here to just make sure that we are not.
I wouldn't eat
Trying
a
to
dog.
escape.
I eat a fish.
They're not a dog. Wow.
I didn't say
Sorry.
Skunk's racist.
I'm not a skunk. I'm eggs.
You hear shouting in Undercommon, if anyone speaks that.
Can't speak that. I do
I
not speak
forgot to
Undercommon.
take languages. That's great.
I took all the languages that would make sense for my character.
Grunts.
So, asking honestly, because we're session 1, is your character from the Underdark? Yes, sorry, Kit.
It's fine. It says I have common and common sign language, so I'm great.
Okay. It's just one of those things like, okay, technically I'd be like, well, you can't fill in a blank language with one you need right now, but it is session 0. If there's a
Undercommon.
reason. Anyway, you see a drow walking up with a big pot and a stack of bowls under their hand. The male drow
Hey,
has,
Slump,
has
it's a
scars
new,
down his face.
Bed for you.
Please don't get in the food again.
Wasn't in the food to begin with.
A mistress has a busy day for you. If you want extra sustenance, come get it.
First in line, runs straight up to the pot.
Jesus Christ.
Roll insight.
Everybody or one person?
Boba for now.
Okay.
Anyone who's getting food can roll
I guess
insight.
I'll only get you a
Uh,
bowl. You can stay here fighting with legs.
21.
All right. No one else needs to roll insight.
That's all right, because I rolled a 3.
Hey, I did too.
As you're getting your food, you kind of get the vibe that he wants you to lean over, like he holds the food slightly out of your reach and looks at you. If I could give you a means to escape here, would you take it? And was that loud enough for you to hear? Because trying to role play it, but I also don't want to be so quiet my mic didn't pick up.
Only can't hear Boba though. Dang it.
Stage whisper.
Yes. Holy shit.
The people here are really mean.
Standing right behind you. you
I'd like
great-
to leave.
How'd you get the cat? I didn't get a cat.
Just a tentacle with, the mouth comes over. It's like, hi, I'm Slurm.
Oh, this is my rock.
I will leave the pen unlocked 2 hours before they reheat the clock.
I don't know how to tell time.
And
my
I
God.
will create a distraction during the changing of the guard duty.
Okay, can I still eat this?
Shoves the bowl at you. Anyone who is not Gif, just because Gif already had a chance of this, roll intelligence.
This is not gonna. Oh, hey, natural 20 for
Yeah.
-1 for 19.
Okay.
21.
Okay. So I'll say Slurmp and Smisha, both
Misha.
have noticed. Essentially, how time is being told down here is there is a stone of some sort. You're assuming it's like a volcanic rock or something that can take a lot of heat. And you've noticed, like every morning, a wizard has superheated the rock until it's like glowing very, very heavy yellow. And you've noticed it's been like clockwork as it shifts from yellow to orange to red to kind of a softer fading away until it goes completely cold about bedtime. So you two have noticed that there is a time telling device in here, which has probably helped you guys stay a little bit saner because you could actually count time and tell how much has passed or not passed. But yeah, there is a timekeeping metric in here.
Okay, so 2 hours before they reheat the rock.
It gives you the bowl and starts feeding other people. Acts like he's not talking to you, like he hasn't said anything.
If you're not going to ask, why are you helping eggs?
What?
He doesn't answer.
Shithead.
Here's your food. Oh, I dropped it. Part of it spills out a little bit on your foot.
Tentacle just comes over and just like rubs the foot and then goes away. It's cleaner.
Hey, stool. Stool. Stool.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, I'm not used to people talking to me.
I think we can get out of here.
Okay. What do I do?
Do you want to go?
Are you doing this, by the way? AKA talking in your head. Okay.
I'm assuming you are not talking in your head unless you signify to me.
Well, I guess I'm not, but I'm.
Tadpole talk.
Tadpole mode. Except I will specify stool as always, because he doesn't have a mouth.
I'm gonna like go to the side and I'm gonna tell just stool what I was told, that we can escape for 2 hours
Okay,
before the rock.
we're gonna escape.
Yeah. Should we tell? Dude, okay.
That's a
Do you
great
think
idea.
we
He walks off.
Should we tell everyone?
He walks over to the two twins and sneezes on them. Oh, son of a! This is gross. Ah,
Stool was not the best person to talk to, was it?
have you always been able to talk? And he starts talking to the two, the twins.
Okay, hey,
I'll take-
Slurp.
Yeah.
Hey, do you want to get out of here?
I mean, I technically could leave anytime I want, but I stayed because y'all are my friends.
What a good.
Aw.
Okay. I think I have a way out of here.
Okay, cool. And he's just gonna like jelly off back over to Sarith. He's like, hey, I brought you some food because you're not feeling good.
And to stand, mistress. I will keep my strength up.
But my name's Slurm.
Of course, Mistress Slim.
Eggs.
Okay. Guys, I think.
Did you
I think
promise
it
sexual
made
flavors
worse.
to that god?
What god?
A god at the one who dropped the soup.
No, no, no.
Mm.
Not yet. I mean,
Maybe
I
that's why we're
could.
leaving.
I mean,
No, I actually
I'm
want to be able
open
to
to
leave.
it.
Hey sis, we could have got him where we want. All you had to do was she punches him.
How do you all know about this already?
Bits and
You've
pieces.
been literally talking out loud this entire time. You just told Schlurp we were not just standing here. This is not a very big,
I didn't
spot.
think you guys had that good of hearing.
If these are very large ears.
The horns amplify everything.
Okay, well,
So this is
according
actually
to Slurp,
something that
we're
mooses do.
This place is only
I
like
don't- I-
10 to 15 feet
Antlers.
across at the widest parts, just for the record.
well, Slurp said we're friends, so we should probably do this together, right? We don't want to be slaves. Except there is that sketchy one in the back.
Oh, I would
That's
not
Slurp's
take.
new friend.
No, I would not
Still open to killing
include
them.
them. I'm pretty sure they are a spy. I think if we were to escape with them, we would probably get caught again.
Yeah, but if
Like
we
them.
escape, aren't they going to tell on us?
Mm,
Like, shouldn't we
Hmm.
take care of them before we leave?
If you want to leave someone behind, leave the one over there who keeps shuffling the cards with us instead of damn thing this whole time.
Oh yeah, Jim Jar.
Or the fishmen.
Slurp just like lays a tentacle on Seraph's hand. It's like, so we're talking about escaping. Are you wanted to come with us, or
Of
you
course.
still not feeling good?
I will be happy to aid you.
Okay, cool. I think they're starting to feel better. I think the food's doing it for them.
Some Scott moves. Take notes, skunk.
I'm not a eggs. Please call me eggs.
Eggs. Eggsy.
Not. It's kind of cute and endearing.
Gary it is. Look, we made you
Yeah, I
God.
think
You're
you were
Gary
just-
Gygax.
You're just hangry or whatever people say. You wanted to eat food. I think that's why you weren't feeling so good, Sareth. But you finish that bowl, I'll get you another one.
This will be plenty of sustenance, but I will be ready to move when you say so.
It'll like jelly back over. It's like, all right, they're in.
Were you told the spy that we're planning an escape?
What's a spy?
Someone who is working with the other side.
gonna betray us.
And betrayal is not a very friendly thing to do.
So basically, if we
No,
leave, they'll tell the
They were
guards
just
that we left.
hungry. They were just hungry.
Mm.
They're feeling better now.
I don't know if they're being honest with you. I think we should take care of them, and not like feed them.
Eggsy wants to eat them.
No, I
It
don't want to
just
eat them. I
stretches
just.
back a tentacle. It's like, Sareth, are you being honest with us?
Oh my gosh. Should we like tie him up or something?
How?
The feet of rope.
Got rope.
We have, but maybe we might need that later. So we don't have much. Perhaps we'll need to climb or do something.
Slurp just invited them with us to escape. So do we just hope that they're changed?
Why wouldn't I? She's my friend. You all are my friends.
Maybe we could ask her. See if maybe we could see if she's lying.
You know what? You have a way with words. Maybe pull your hood back a little bit and show him the goods, and go talk to him. The goods are your face.
Oh, thank you.
Like when we're wearing paper sacks here.
Okay. I will walk up to the drow and I will say, so we have a bet going on, and perhaps you could settle this bet. See, my colleague over there, and I'll point to Eggs. She thinks that you are a spy for the other drow. I personally do not think that is the case. I think you're just trapped here, just like the rest of us. But which one is true? Can I
But I thought
persuade you
said she
to?
was the spy.
Jim Jar walks over to Misha. 5 gold says that the drow stabs him.
Don't have any money.
I'm good on it. I keep track of all my tabs. Don't worry. You win, I pay you back as soon as I can. I win, you pay me back as soon as I can.
I'd want to chat.
Your loss, Toots.
Toots. Toots. Show you toots.
You gotta show me your top. No. Keep you up on that later.
Shove a boot up your ass.
Meanwhile,
Maybe I
Sarah,
could persuade you or deceive you into telling us the.
are you asking why I'm here?
Well, in a roundabout way, yes. We just want to make sure
Very.
that you're trustworthy. I'm sorry, what?
Basically, she said, are you asking why I'm here, Fairy?
Oh, fairy. I heard Harry.
Yeah.
BG3 taught me how drow call surface elves now.
Well, yes, more just a curiosity since, it's your people that have enslaved us here, but you're also in this cage with us. If you do plan to escape, you could understand it. We do not want, anyone to prevent us from escaping if that is on the.
Roll perception, or persuasion, not perception, sorry.
The dirty 20.
Suffice to say, I am loyal to my god. And she, tugs the collar of her shirt a little bit, and you can see, the symbol of Loth is actually tattooed right below her collarbone on the side. But I am here because Matron Mother Kazaret lives. I will not betray your escape because it leads to mine. And my escape means I can go back home and set things right. You are useful, Fairy, and so I will not give up your plans.
They're just hungry, is all.
That is much appreciated, Darkling. And I will walk away. Since she calls me a fey creature, I'm going to call her a fey creature.
See, you could have been rich. Jor wipes his hands and walks away.
Kind of poor way to
She is
view
not a
yourself as
spy.
rich. Could be rich with experiences.
Okay. So then we're all in this. We're all gonna get out of here. What's our plan?
Dungeon John.
So
What
you're
is the
one that
plan?
had to-
Who has any special skills?
I got a lot of special skills.
Thought you were gonna flush the god and we were gonna run.
What?
You
But
get
the
us out.
god was going to let us out of here, and said we just leave, or
You get us outside this cave. We'll show you all kinds of special, right, sis?
They just said they'll leave it unlocked and they'll create a distraction.
weren't
I
you
think
two
we're just-
experimented on?
Yeah, and
Do you know the way around? Then perhaps you could
we do know.
show us. Okay, see, there's a plan.
Look, see, sis, I told you they weren't dumb. If I said they were dumb, I said they weren't going to think to ask us.
How are we going to? It's a lot of us. And the fish and the mushroom.
I will be more than happy to look after our myconid friend. Shushar says.
See, we have babysitter for other friends.
We just
Sorry, mushroom
prioritize,
sitter.
and we just run really fast. Run fast.
I could, not necessarily a long sprinter, but I could, short distances.
Right. We just have to make it. Adrenaline pumping, and it's better than being slaves, right?
Topsy, Turvy, I have a hard time with magic in this cage. Do you know how far this barrier or enchantment goes? At what point can we? Do you know if
Don't
we
know
can cast
exactly.
spells?
Have to test it out. Gotta stretch your fight, see when you can break through that barrier. Wait, you can't do magic here? That's whack.
Right. We tried to clean eggs several times. It just never happens. So did they call you eggs because the way you smell, or is it? It was
That's
based
really
on.
rude. I told you I was named Eggs because it was something that, my caretaker loved. They wanted to name me after something they loved, and thought it was a good idea.
Look, the point is, you all want to escape. Look here, and he pulls out a little flint that's shaped kind of like a dagger. Draws
I want one of those.
a very roughed out sketch of yours. Look, so what we want to do is we got to hit here, and he points to the tower that's labeled 6 through 8. And we want to hit one of these 2 places, and he points to the 2 4s. And then we just want to get out.
We can split up. Half half.
Okay, the first tower, it's got the temple, it's got that stupid Ilvara's chambers. Take her out, disorganize the leadership, steal her stuff. I mean, equip ourselves appropriately for the journey. And then, number 4, that's the elite guards. So they'll have good stuff to steal.
I think that is a good plan. Although I have to warn you, without the use of magic, I am.
The magic should turn back on pretty quick. Can't imagine the high priestess likes having her own abilities knocked off.
It's good because I am not much of a fighter.
Don't worry. Most people aren't.
Okay, so we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. We're gonna get out of here. It's been so long. Oh my gosh, I just want to see the sun.
Poor Boba's been here for 9 days. The rest of you guys have been here like a day and a half. Boba's been here like it's been weeks. So,
Okay, so we gotta just play it cool till then. Everyone look natural.
I mean, everyone's
got what?
Everyone's
An hour?
essentially long rested mechanically, but are you guys going to take like a short nap to try and rest and wake up later? Are you gonna stay awake through the whole thing?
Yeah, I'll probably rest.
Too excited to sleep.
Is that a yes, you are sleeping, or no, you're out just a tiny bit?
Oh, yeah, I
Okay.
guess.
Anyone who's going to actually rest during this time, please roll me a d20.
Wow. A 6.
3.
Eggs gets diarrhea for the slop.
No. You two both have uneasy dreams.
Cool.
Yours, Gif. Notes go. I love when I had notes. Good. In general, the dreams are troubled, fitful, filled with strange, disturbing images, dark shadows that move and reach towards you, wandering lost through endless tunnels, oily tentacles sliding up to brush against you. But specifically, Gif, throughout your dream, you constantly see a figure in the distance. You can't make it out, but it's clearly talking at least at you. The only problem is, and you wake up not remembering the details of the phrasing and the words, but you almost felt like there were 2 distinct voices, one more calming and reasonable, and the other one screaming and angry, that just kept barraging you with questions, at least in the dream, you could not answer. And like I said, by the time you wake up, you don't remember details, but you do remember some type of force or creature or thing talking to you and seeming a different person from moment to moment. Eggs. Your dream is less dark. You taste blood on your lips. You're fighting something. It keeps knocking you back down, and then almost tauntingly backing up and waiting for you to stand. Again, by the time you wake up, you don't remember what it spoke to you, but it was an imposing figure, taller than you. And you distinctly remember the feel of sand underneath your hands and your shoes as you kept standing up from being thrown down onto the floor of almost like an arena, as a figure is almost taunting you, telling you you are better than this. Get up. The two of you who didn't go to sleep are watching them, and they're kind of, for that matter, you see so are Topsy and Turvy. The others seem quiet. And Kit and Gold, I can say names. Please roll perception. All right. I'll say Slurp. You hear a faint click, and you look up in time to see a shadowy figure moving away from the jail cell.
It's just gonna like stretch out to the ones that are sleeping, and like a tentacle's gonna go by there. It's like, hey, it's time to wake up. The game's on.
The twins kind of jerk awake. Sareth was sitting there like this the entire time and just stands up.
No more sand.
You're all awake. And on that note, it's been about an hour and a half. So call a quick 5-minute break if anyone needs to stretch legs or do anything, and then we'll be back. All right, we are awake. Anyone who needs to get up? You know, shouldn't just literally the first option. I will delete this. Don't worry. I will try and delete it. Delete message. Yes, delete. Oh, I'm like, I am? I'm sorry. I didn't think I was building any romances yet. All of China. Yeah. Does no one need a break? Because I was trying just to be a good DM and not like run ramp. Okay. I will step away for just a second then, and then we'll get going. I mean, you get rid of your soul. You know they did that on purpose. So everyone watch Daredevil? I haven't watched. I'm waiting to see if my conspiracy theory is real. Is the address of their new shop is specifically the same as a comic issue where Foggy fakes his own death. Because he's contracted for season 2. Which, I mean, could be flashbacks and stuff like that, but like Arrow, as if Arrow has taught us nothing else, it's just because you're contracted for multiple seasons doesn't mean anything when half the show takes place 5 years ago. I just hope we get She-Hulk. Side note, if anyone needs it, there is a map of Forgotten Realms. You guys are under there somewhere. I'm not revealing exactly where where in the Underdark. Well, the Underdark stretches the entire continent. I don't even remember where Menzoberranzan actually is. But we are ready to go back. And we're back. Everything's unmuted. Everything's good. All right, we're good. A door has just opened. You have all woken up.
Peek out the cage.
You don't see anyone there. Door opens gently.
Okay, so how many total people are there? You got 4, Stool, twins, 10?
11.
11. Who am I missing? Oh, the sexy person.
4 of what? 4 of you, Axolotl, Gold Elf, 3 gnomes, Mushroom, Drow.
Oh, split 5-5? The 5-6?
All right, so who's going where?
I think maybe it would be better if we just, if we have to go take out the mistress, it might be best if we are together. It's
a little hard to hide, though. That's fine. We can do it. Yes.
I think we can take care of it if you want. If you're afraid of her, Sis and I got it.
Twin power activate. All right.
If you turn into a bucket of water, and you are...
I promise you, no buckets of water here. That'd be kind of funner, though.
I think Sarah should come with us just in case they're not feeling good again.
That's
a good idea.
I think that the twins should lead the way. They know where we are supposed to be going, right?
Jim Jones should take up the rear.
Good call with the gym jar.
We
and Skunk.
What?
Shmoosh.
Bet you nothing happens back here. 10 gold. Who wants in?
I do. No, I don't. I'm with you. Nothing's gonna happen to me and Jim Jar.
All right.
We're in this together,
Who's-
Jim Jar. High five.
Who's Jim Jar?
The one with the cards.
The gods.
Not that he
Oh,
has
do
cards.
we actually met that one?
He's walked up to a few different people and tried to make bets on like random
Oh,
stuff.
that was him. Okay, that makes sense. Okay.
All stands with slurp legs and mushroom and fish.
He's right behind the two young ho brother and sister.
They immediately crouch down and start going quickly, well, as quickly as deep gnomes can, out the door and across to 10. And let me remind myself of what 10 is.
Funny, I'm just imagining halfling speed of 1.5 and all of us are moving.
Oops. This just goes through my head. Whole entire Mystery Machine team.
They get up. Turvey turns towards you guys. All right, we said the 2 other targets, but technically there's some guards in there. They have equipment. You guys think you need gear? Say this would be a good place to hit. We're still inside the magic barrier, though. Up to you if you want gear or if you want to keep going so your twinkly fingers work.
Can I see what their gear looks like?
You've seen the guards a little bit, so it's like leather armor, chain shirts,
So we have
scimitars,
nothing
hand
right now,
crossbows.
right?
You guys
You got a rock.
have the thing you rolled for at the beginning. And because I don't see any reason to say no, Slurm has 2 buckets if they wanted to have carried them along.
Nah.
As you move silently, clink, 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 clink.
Just clunk,
I mean, they
clunk.
said there'd be a distraction. I mean, maybe we could just pop in real quick and get some.
There's going to be some guards in there. We'll have to take them out quick, but we can do it.
We could do it. I mean, we got fists. Everyone's got fists. I've got a
It
rock.
just holds up 2 tentacles.
Yeah, then make
They
fingers
just
and then
slightly curl over.
curl them over here. Yeah, see, there's you got fists. Good job.
I have sworn a vow
You
of non-violence, but I will watch the way and
Oh
alert
my-
you if anyone comes. I will protect young Stool. Yeah, I
That's a
got
good
one of them
idea.
vow
He
of
doesn't have
non-violences too. It owe a lot of money if I break that, so I'll stake out here with the fish.
Okay, so does no one else but me want maybe? I would love like maybe an axe or a knife. Or-
You can assume NPCs are cooperating with whatever you guys plan, unless I specifically voice them. Otherwise, basically,
I mean, like
all
any
of
of
my
you
guys are willing to
guys.
go in with you, except for the 3.
I'll do my best. I have
I'm gonna sit by the doorway and watch Jim Jar. I'm worried he's gonna get the fish.
I
You
can't
need
take them all by
weapons.
myself.
no. If you need to, okay, we'll go with
I'll
you.
go with you, man. Don't
Gonna-
get yourself all bent out of shape. It's not even that time.
What?
This one-
Swen's
has
going,
to-
Slip's going.
I bet I could
She's
sneak
gonna
in.
jelly over to Zareth and be like, put
What if I try and
like
just sneak
one
in?
tentacle
Sneak
under her
in.
hand, put another one on top. It's like, you're gonna help us, right?
Yeah, take this. It
What if
should
I
aid
just-
you.
What if I just try and sneak in and grab some and then? bloop, bloop?
And
And she had a
hands
dagger,
you-
right?
Nope. Topsy has a dagger. Sorry,
Okay.
I lost the page. Give me 1 second.
It's an eye pick.
Um,
Time for lobotomy.
Nope. She hands you, Slurp, a drow crossbow coral from a hand crossbow coated in drow poison.
Wait, what?
I want that.
She hands you
Fucking
a
the
hand crossbow
slurp.
bolt coated in drow poison. Well, only if he like grabs
Oh.
onto the tip and holds it.
The bolt. Okay. You said something else. I was like, what the hell is that?
Yeah, don't grab it by the tip.
Crossbow
It's
bolt.
not.
Basically, another
sensitive
makeshift
there.
shiv, but one that has drow knockout poison on it.
Hmm.
That should aid you.
That'll be funny later. We should ask him to lick it.
Make it get foamy like a slug.
All right, this is boring. Are we doing this?
Do this.
I'm gonna keep watch.
I'll stay right behind you too.
Oh, we're going. But I could try and sneak, but it probably wouldn't go well. You know, let's just go.
We just going? Sounds good. Topsy just kicks the door and it slams open. And you see 3 drow inside that have their weapons. They're not like standing there waiting for you guys. They're like sitting around tables and stuff, but they do have their weapons by them. Everyone can roll initiative. I am going to roll once for my bad guys and once for my good guys to keep my sanity.
That's what I do.
My guys are slow, unfortunately. The bad guys are fast. That's good. I rolled the wrong dice entirely. I don't know why I rolled d10s.
Did it factor in your alert feat, Boba? Eggs. Look at your bonus for initiative.
Yeah, it must have because it's a +6.
Oh yeah. Okay.
And what was Boba's?
Yes, wrote it down.
21.
Ah,
Oh,
Ooh,
twins!
All right, Boba and Misha.
Rollies.
Eggs and Misha. What's your dexterity bonus?
I like rollies better. 3.
I don't know yet.
Yeah, +4.
4.
Misha?
That makes sense. They were actually going in. So 3.
Okay. All right, Eggs, you're up first. The drow are leaping to their feet. They haven't called out an alert or anything yet, but you do notice there is a drum off to one side.
There's a what?
Drum off to one
Drum.
side.
Drum. Okay, so we can't do any magic.
Right now, you are in an anti-magic field.
Sorry. I was thinking. Would a no, never mind. I'm just gonna go up and hit someone.
Okay.
Oh gosh, that's really bad damage. I'm gonna go up and hit the drum. Can I break the drum?
You can try and break the drum. Run over. What'd you roll to hit?
Can I run over and try and break the drum? A 5.
You know what? That'll hit the drum.
Yeah.
Roll damage.
Yeah. Oh, it does hit the drum. Like not like. So I was gonna.
You are
play
able
it.
to punch the drum. Unless you are a monk or something that I don't know, your damage is 1 plus your strength.
But I just have to do an unarmed strike, right?
Yeah.
Which is just 1 damage.
If your strength does not give you a bonus of any sort and you don't have like Tavern Brawler or something, yes.
No, just 1 damage. I'd probably play the drum.
You run up and punch the drum.
That was just a choice.
Shit.
Any bonus action or anything? It's level 1. I don't know if anyone really has anything yet, but
No, I should have done this differently. Nope. I don't. I
All right.
don't.
Yeah, you run over and punch the drum. Misha.
Ah, fuck. Don't worry, Eggs, I got you. And I'm gonna body lift Eggs and send him into the drum.
The drow guards are like,
Roll athletics.
It's like, aren't they supposed to fight?
Eggs, do you go along with this or do you resist?
Yeah, I'm gonna let it happen.
Athletics, Eggs, Misha, I mean, sorry.
17.
Okay, roll, how much does a human body do? Say 1d8, be nice. Yeah, roll 1d8 plus strength.
So the Eggs roll it. How much damage do you do? 7.
7, all right. And make a dexterity saving throw, Eggs.
That's a 14.
Okay, no mechanical damage, but it hurts a little bit as they just pick you up and slam you into the drum and you crash the drum and break it into pieces. You catch your feet, you don't like fall on your back or anything like that. You're just like,
Hey, that's what you wanted, right? And pat them on the shoulder.
all right, the drow are mildly confused by this. Let's do this real quick. Okay, one of them is utterly just like Gif was saying, are you what? And loses their action this round. The other one runs to the drum, sees that you guys have broken it, pulls out a mace, and tries to hit you. Eggs, does a 17 hit you?
Yeah, a 17 hits me.
Okay.
I'm level 1.
You take
No armor.
you take 5 damage.
Okay,
5 bludgeoning damage as they just hit you with a mace.
that's fine.
The other drow looks at you, pulls out a spear from the side of the table. You know, it's been at least 2 weeks since our last escape attempt. Which one of you will go to feeding time? And they rush forward. They stab once at Slurp, once at Topsy, and once at odd or even Gif.
Even.
Once at you.
Awesome.
So that is a 19 to hit Slurp.
Yep.
That is 8 piercing damage.
Quick, Slurp, take the knife. Go around the knife. Eat it.
That is a higher number to hit Topsy, so they hit them. And then last swing on Swen. Ooh, that is an 11.
That misses.
On their third swing, they just misjudged how close you got in. They assumed you charged in with the rest of them, and you were like, "No, not quite gonna do that," and it just woof. All right, that was the bad guys. It is now Swen's turn. Behold the swarm behind me. I summon cats. Swen, you're up.
So there's a guy that just poked at us 3 times.
Yep.
And
Yeah, there's one drow still by the table because he got disoriented by the nonsense with the drum. One drow swinging a mace at Eggs and Misha, who are off to the side a little bit. And then one drow with a spear that ran in at you guys and has stabbed at you and Topsy and Slurm.
if this is going to work or not, let's try. And I will unravel my rope and I will try to grapple the guy in front of me with the spear, and
Okay.
I'll try to use my rope to grapple him.
All right, are you trying to grapple him or the weapon?
Oh gosh,
I know there's not normally like disarm and stuff rules, but
yeah.
I'll play with it a little bit since you are being so
probably him.
artificially
Yeah, I'd
limited.
probably
Okay.
try to take him out. I mean, at least just like hold him. So yeah, I'll try to do that.
All right, go ahead and roll an attack roll.
Probably not going to go very well, but we'll see. Yep, terrible. That was a 2 plus 2. I'm assuming it uses your strength.
I'll give you your
So
strength
that's
and your proficiency and all that. It's no big deal.
Yeah. So that would be a 4.
Okay, unfortunately that does miss. Swing the rope at him and he's like,
Just trying to whip it with it. Silk rope.
all right. Topsy and Turvy go running in. The spear comes up again at Topsy, who swings and misses and backs off from the spear. But as he steps to the side, his sister's like right behind him and just lunges forward and punches him for X amount of damage. And Sareth is holding back and observing. Nemestra runs in and tries to unarmed strike the guy with you and hits him for 1 point damage because her strength's not still. And I think that's everyone. Let me double check. Shushar is a pacifist. Nemestra hit. Stool is a cowardly child who doesn't want to be involved in this. Yep. Slurp, your turn. I was not forgetting you. I was just...
No, you're
I
good.
have the
I was
NPCs in a block. So.
Just in case.
Nope. You're up, Slurp. The clearly bigger guard stabbed you.
Following effect. So part of the unarmed strike is I can grapple, according to this new fandangled player's handbook. Target must succeed on a strength or dexterity. It chooses which saving throw, DC +8 plus proficiency bonus plus strength, or it has the grappled action. If I successfully grapple one of these drow guards, can I like encase them in slurp and like try to suffocate them?
I would allow it.
Okay, yeah, let's try it.
I mean, at that point, it's your athletics versus theirs to try and escape and force their way out. I'll let you
Mhm.
gelatinous
So
cube.
do I still roll to see if I even connect, right?
Yep.
That is 18.
18 is going to be a hit, so yeah, go ahead and roll your athletics.
Oh, I have advantage on it. Efficiency. So am I adding my roll to the 8 plus proficiency? Or am I just rolling?
You're rolling athletics at this point, so it's athletics.
Okay.
So it's d20 plus your strength, plus if you have athletics, the +2.
I rolled a 10.
Yeah, luckily enough, he, with his +4 strength, got a 6.
Nice.
So you have grabbed onto him and you're like wrapping over his face and trying to like pin him down and strangle him.
Mind you, in one tentacle, you still see this crossbow bolt just being held aloft.
All right. Eggs, it's back to you. You've got your feet under you again. There's a drow swinging the club at you. Or a
There's
mace.
still 3 of them, right?
All 3 are still up. One is currently encased in jello.
Okay.
Are there any other weapons lying around?
Not right here. I mean, there's the one drow that was stunned, mace still sitting on the table, but they're right beside it and they're going to grab it on their turn. You can imagine.
Something. Have as prisoners,
Mhm.
have we like seen around like someone like could we pick out who is in charge? Like not of these people, but like in general.
Yeah,
Like-
Matron Mother Ilvara. Let me get a picture for you. That was the one that the twins wanted you to go after specifically.
Okay. So,
Oh, please, I copied a thing and it randomly did not copy the link. I mean, go ahead with whatever you're doing, but she is not here right now.
Perfect. I'm going to use my action
Mhm.
and change myself to look exactly like her. I'm a changeling.
Okay.
And in her voice, with hopefully a lot of confidence, I'm going to change and just go, "You fools, this was a test and you've all failed. You can't stop a few measly prisoners."
All right. Roll intimidation or deception, your choice, or performance, I guess. But
No. That's an 8. I need those $85 egg dice.
I regret to inform you that it does not work.
She's just gonna keep leaning into it and shouting at them, and it just becomes more and more unhinged, and that's my whole turn.
I mean, a combat round 6 seconds, so it's not even unreasonable. You're like, it might work, it might work. Yeah, you left part of your hair black. No, it just unfortunately did not work. I rolled their insight versus your deception,
yeah, it was
whatever you rolled, and all right. So that was eggs. Misha. Eggs just got up, shapeshifted into the head warden, and yelled unconvincingly that they should all back off.
And I've never seen them do that.
No.
And I get a 6 as my insight, and they rolled an 8.
So yeah, you might very well buy it.
No, no. Crap.
I don't buy it.
You know what? Yeah, you guys roll insight too. Let's see.
I rolled a 19 plus 6 for 25.
Ah, she can shape
I
shift.
know my
Well,
friends.
I'm gonna
I rolled
Ram
a
them?
1 plus 1
I'm ramming
is
them.
2.
No.
So what do you do, Misha?
So good.
I'm gonna charge them and headbutt them with my horns.
Yeah, I
Aren't you so
remember
happy that ability works without an anti-magic field because it's actually just you?
Yeah. That's why I was
so-
gonna do it at the beginning, but then I was debating. But it's cool. It could have worked.
It could have.
It worked. I'm convinced.
Yeah,
so am
it
I.
worked. It worked great on Misha and Sven. And oh yeah, let me see.
Oh no.
And it worked on Sareth.
So
Oh, no.
11 plus I got 17 to
Okay.
hit. Does that hit?
Well, I guess
Does
that.
that hit?
Eggs, does that hit you?
I'm so sorry.
Start making a new character now.
Okay, here's 26. I got 6.
Like you hit me for 6.
10 total. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm like, well, I'm not dead, but I'm definitely on the ground.
You collapse. And
That takes out.
let me double check one thing real quick here for sanity purposes.
You're
Okay,
thinking
let's
of the
go.
changeling thing. I was doing the
Yeah,
character.
yeah, it's when you pass
They
out.
revert.
Until you die.
Yeah.
But yeah, until you use an action to revert.
Or you
until
actually die. Okay, so going unconscious doesn't change you back.
Mhm.
That's what I was checking. I'm like, I remembered there was a revert when.
Herb, save me with no magic. Tell him to stop.
All right.
As you rolled the lowest number of everyone.
You slam down the matron mother, the warden. The
Guys,
dr-
for free. You're welcome.
The drows turned. Too bad one of them didn't fail. Then they go after Misha for attacking the boss.
Shit.
The one that's over there does swing at you, Misha, because now you're the only target near them. Does a 14 hit you?
No. Can
Okay.
I hide under the matron?
They swing and you step over the matron and dodge out of the way, and they stop their swing because it might be her. I don't believe it, but they're unconscious and not a threat, so why risk beating them more? And
That's right.
the other one grabs their mace up and runs over and swings at Turvey and hits Turvey. Blocks the female of the Deep Gnome twins. And the other one is going to use an action to try and get free. So please roll athletics or, well, actually it's just athletics because you're trying to hold on.
Mhm. I did good that time. 16. Well, no, I got advantage. I might get a 20. Nope, 16.
Well, I rolled a 4, so that gives him an 8.
Nice.
Yeah.
He has an 18 strength. He should be breaking out. He's just not.
I'm
All
too
right.
viscous.
You hold on to him. And that's not actually your turn. Oh, wait, we're here. Sorry. Gwen. There is now another one in the melee with you guys. There's one meleeing Misha. The warden's down, thankfully. Misha took them out.
You're telling me the whole time that Skunk was the warden? You see that your
Makes
warden was
sense. This is a whole trap.
literally lying on the ground there. You do not have to follow her anymore. If we could stop all of this and perhaps we could all just leave together.
Talking's a free action, right? Like we don't have
Yeah.
to do it on our turn.
If you start giving me a weird speech, I might very well be like, okay,
Well,
okay.
yeah. No.
But no,
Give
just
no weird speech.
Just a tentacle's gonna come out. It's like, what are you doing? That's our friend.
I've never seen Skull do that.
you did trick me, Bubba. I thought you were in a ladron.
Thought she was a Dampier.
She specifically said her hair color changed. I assumed she was
She went
just-
like this when she went to sleep.
Mhm.
Yeah. But like I said,
It's weird.
the hair coloring change I assumed was a like going from winter to spring or something, not
I was gonna
not
hold
an
out
elf.
longer, but
Um,
no, I don't even speak Elven, so I had no idea what they were even saying to me.
technically elves don't have to speak Elven anymore, weirdly enough.
guess that makes sense if not all like Hispanic people speak Spanish, and it happens. So the guy that's in front of me, the big guy,
Mhm.
he's grappled right now.
He is covered
Where is
by
his?
slump.
Okay, where is his spear?
He's got a hold of it. It's not fully in
Okay.
the ooze or anything like that, but he does have a hold of it. Since there is no disarm or anything. Technically,
Like
he could have
to-
sat there and just kept stabbing Slurp, but he doesn't want to
That's
do.
true.
He's also
That's true.
suffocating, so he did not. So he used his action to try and break free.
But there's another one right next to us too, right?
Yep, just hit the girl of the twins.
Okay. I will. Yeah, whatever. I'll just try to grab the spear from the guy's hand because I'm so strong. Oh gosh, that's fell off the desk.
I'm gonna get that spear 6 rounds later.
That was a 4.
You know what? I will say you grabbed a hold of it, so if you want to make an opposed athletics check to try and pull it free, it's not
Alright,
hard to grab a hold
athletics.
of it when he's encased and just kind of doing this.
Knocked. 13.
Also a 13. So unfortunately, he holds on to it. Defender ties thing, but you almost get free, and then he's no.
Also stronger, so yeah, that makes sense.
All
I
right.
suppose this is not what I can do without magic.
All right, NPC's turn. Topsy and Turvy both turn and try to pummel the guy that hit Turvy. Those both hit, and that drow goes down. Sareth steps in between Slurp and the unconscious Ilvara, and just kind of keeps a guard. Okay. That makes it Slurp's turn.
I'd have to break my action in order to help. Actually, so question for the DM.
Mm-hmm.
As part of the shape self thing for plasmoids, I get the pseudopod. You can extrude a pseudopod that's up to 6 inches wide and 10 feet long, or reabsorb it into your body. You can use the pseudopod to manipulate an object, or close a door or container, or pick up and set down a tiny object. The pseudopod doesn't have any sensory organs, can't attack, activate magic items, or lift more than 10 pounds.
Okay.
Since it can manipulate an object, would we consider an unconscious body an object?
What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to use the pseudopod to do like a medicine check to stabilize.
Unfortunately, that I'd say no to.
Okay, fair enough.
Like, if you want to reach out and start dragging them closer, okay, but...
Yeah. They
I
weigh
thought
more
you were
than
going to
10
use them as a club.
Oh, wait.
pounds.
I forgot an NPC. The Gold Elf runs over to try and help. Go ahead with your turn. I'll just...
Too many NPCs.
There are 4 NPCs with you in the fight. There's 3 more that are being chicken shits for one reason or another.
I guess.
Or you can kill them off or ditch them.
And you're shanking our fish.
So while they're grappled, I can still attack them, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'll just start punching myself to punch them.
It starts jumping really.
It's Blobby fighting
No,
the weird bat
like-
vampire things in the second movie.
Just like the part of me that's around his head just like lifts it up and slams it against the ground. Just starts doing that. 14 to hit.
14 will. Yes, that'll hit.
Okay, 1 point of damage.
Nice.
It's kind of fascinating
Get-
watching Kit be the strong character.
I think we've made a mistake.
Right. And then before the end of my turn, I'll have a tentacle look at Zareth and it's like, help her. That's our friend, help her.
Is it? I've never seen my friend do that.
Yeah, for what's worth, the character we skipped,
Strange.
Nemestra runs over and crouches down by Eggs. I was wrong. It's a changeling. I don't think it's the drow.
How is the change thing? I've
There's
known
not the
eggs.
same thing as doppelganger.
I've known eggs a whole day, and they've never done that.
I haven't either, but who knows? Focus on the ones awake. I will watch this one, I promise.
I watched her change as the like tentacle is just flapping wildly.
Exactly, it's the mistress. Throw her out the window.
I'm still wrestling
Right.
with the spear. back and
Is
forth.
we'll pass Eggs' turn because Eggs is currently down. And Misha. You're up.
Down.
I'm gonna help Sven pull on the spear.
Okay. That will provoke an attack of opportunity for you, just so you're aware. Because there's one with a mace swinging at you. And so if you burst away from them to run over to Sven, that's moving 10 feet and they'll get a swing.
Don't worry, I will have this eventually.
You're welcome to do it. It's no big deal. Just
Wearing him down.
Yeah, I'll still do it. Does it swipe at me?
it does.
Bitch.
It misses with a 13.
Good.
So I remember the 14 missed earlier.
I'm just making athletics or acrobatics to help.
It would be athletics.
13.
Okay. Now, are you helping Sven? In which case, that 13 gives him advantage on his roll on his turn, or do you want me to roll athletics now because you're just trying to rip the spear out too?
I kind of seemed it like an assistance, like they're
Okay.
holding on to a smaller snake person and pulling.
Works for me. That means Sven, if you keep trying to get the spear, you'll get the advantage on your roll. That was Misha, the drow. The one chases after you and swings again. That's an 18. That'll hit you. So you take. I expected these things to be slightly more dangerous than they've been. That's 5 bludgeoning damage. Yeah. 5 bludgeoning damage to Misha. The other one swings at Topsy. Oh no, the other one's down. Sorry. And then the other one is continuing to try and get out because. Not that I'm going to tell you guys how many rounds he has, but suffice to say, he has X amount of time.
Good luck trying to get out. You're also wrestling your spear out of your hand.
That is an 18 this time.
I rolled a 18 as well.
Defender wins tie, unfortunately, so he pushes himself out of you. That's his action for the round, but he is not currently.
we're just standing there smiling, holding on to the other end of the spear.
But that pulls him out of the grapple. And Sven, your turn.
Roll. Disadvantage. Okay, well, that's not very good. I mean, it's with the advantage. Athletics, 12. I am slowly wearing him down.
That's with advantage.
Yeah, I rolled a 12 and an error. Sorry, a 12 and a 2.
These dice hate these drow. I got an 11.
Nice.
You actually yank the spear out. It's just a spear, but you have a spear now.
I like to think that I got yanked, but it was Misha that like held her ground. It's like, ugh.
He was trying to
And I'll just
recover
let
from
go.
Misha.
Yeah,
He's like
and I'll just
pulling
let
back
go.
and forth. Misha yanks this way, and he jerks as hard as he can, and you just jerk with it.
You know, the funniest thing is I was trying to get that for you anyways. Yeah, I bet.
All right, Misha, you're holding a spear.
What?
Sven said he ripped it free and let go. You were both pulling on it, so that means
Oh.
you're holding the
I was
spear now.
I was trying to get it to throw it to you anyways. I cannot use any of these things here. It's just like foreign objects to me. But I feel like maybe perhaps you could do something with it. And I will step away. Yes. Wait. Did he move away from us when he?
Like a foot or two. He broke the
Okay.
grapple
Yeah.
and
So
got
he like
out of the
pulled us.
slime.
We would have been pulled with him anyways.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. So I'm still next to him. I don't know if I want to risk getting attacked by him. Yeah. I'll call that my turn.
Okay. Topsy and Turvy jump on either side and try and help you guys out. Topsy connects, Turvy misses. Sareth continues to stand by Slurp, but does start watching the unconscious Silvara on the ground. Nemestra is helping the unconscious person. Slurp, for your turn. There's just the big guy. Nope, there's 2 still left. Sorry.
I will, with the tentacle holding the bolt, I'll just like wave it in the drow's face that I was trying to suffocate to like try and keep him back. If that doesn't count as my action, I would like to do a medicine check to try and stabilize eggs.
It would be your choice if you wanted to actually be an intimidation check to actually keep the drow back. That would be your action. If you're just using it for flavor.
At all. It's literally just like
Okay.
It's just like waving a pencils in someone's face.
Yeah, go ahead and roll your medicine.
19.
All right, they are stabilized.
Cool. Yeah, that's all I got.
All right. Eggs, you are stabilized. Misha, you're holding a spear now. Does 1d8 damage when you're wielding it with nothing else in your hands. Plus your strength.
And there's big guy and the one who was attacking me originally.
There's the one that had been attacking you and Misha originally that's still chasing after you and fighting you, and then there's the big guy. That currently does have 3 people. 4.
Could you swipe and hit 2 of them with the spear?
No, unfortunately, no. Just from the mechanics.
Skewer 2 of them. Okay.
The only thing extra with the spear is if you happen to have the mastery, which I don't know if you do, because
No, I didn't pick spear.
I don't remember what class you have.
You said how much? A D8?
It's
Or-
a normal D20 plus your strength plus your proficiency bonus to hit. If you hit, it does 1d8 damage plus your strength. 1d6 if you end up using it one-handed shield or something.
16.
All right, 16 definitely hits.
Sweet. What's the damage again? Sorry.
1d8 plus your strength.
Okay. 12.
Okay, you drop that drow. You turn with the spear. He sees it. He tries to pull back. As he was kind of being cocky and overestimating himself because you guys were unarmed. And he just sees the spear at the last second as you just ram it into their chest. He slumps
Ew.
backwards and falls on the ground.
My friend with the skin condition gave me this. Thank you.
That's you. The big drow is unarmed, but still looks at the situation. Tries to assess the best way to continue. Pushes himself backward, getting attack opportunity from all 4 of you if you choose to use it. Wow, they both missed. Topsy-turvy miss.
Yeah, I rolled a 10, so I don't think I'm gonna hit either. So
Okay.
I got a
dice is
15.
dice is not liking me.
He pulls back to the table and he reaches down and you see what you thought was a serving platter, grabs the shield up.
Right. Even with a 15 before you did that?
You hit him with 15. Go ahead and roll damage.
1.
1. Okay.
Does the spear reach?
You can move forward and hit him yet. You are not within melee though, because you turned over to face the other guy.
Shit.
And no, spears doesn't have reach. Weird as that is.
Kind of little dinky ass spear.
One small enough you can use with the shield successfully.
Spear from Timu.
All right, Sven.
Oh, it's my turn again.
There are maces on the ground.
I can't do anything with those.
You want this pointy stick?
No. Mace is simple weapons?
Yeah.
Can I use the mace? Okay. I mean, I guess it was a try.
Yeah, they got
Well-
rid of the whole sorcerer wizards have like a list of weapons. They just have
Okay.
simple weapons now.
The mace, and I will channel all of my dragon cursed blood, and I will rot him with this mace, and I will swing, and I will probably not hit him, but that's a 14 to hit.
14 actually hits.
Oh. Okay, what am I doing? A D6 plus my strength?
Mhm.
Wait. Well, I rolled a 1, but I have +1 strength.
All
So I
right.
hit him with for 2 damage.
You club him as hard as you can. The twins come in on either side of you and try and help. One of them hits.
Yes. I don't know why I even try.
Sareth keeps an eye on things, and Mestra gets up. This one should be fine. Runs, grabs the other mace, and tries to help. And misses with the 2. Slurp. Time to bring it home, Slime. You got this.
You could also pick up one of those maces on the floor. Perhaps you're better at it than I am.
They're both claimed now. You've got one, and the gold elf picked up one.
Oh, would you like if you can have this?
Actually, can I...
Gets it out of my hand.
Can I try to do a contested strength to see if I can take that drow shield?
You could try and do a disarm. I'll allow it. You have to roll an attack roll to hit, and then it would be, again, athletics.
Okay.
I'm telling you,
No.
could just have this one.
I rolled a 6. Well, it's 6 total.
Unfortunately, you do not get a hold of it.
Oh, they want that action. Bonus action, I will reach out a tentacle and just start like kind of lightly slapping eggs.
Him right underneath the armpit. Oh, it's the guy. It makes more sense.
But come on, wake up. Come on. Sarah, we could really
Right.
use some help.
You deal 1 point damage. Eggs make a death. You lose 2 death saves. Okay.
Oh, jeez.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Not that mean to people. All right. That's Slurm's turn. Top of the round. Eggs. You feel yourself vaguely alive, and you feel yourself being slapped in the face. You do see eggs shift back into eggs, for what it's worth.
I can't hear you. Just
Those eggs all white now.
No, eggs is back
I
to
look
their
like
skunk.
Eggs. I'm gonna like crack my eye open on the ground, looking like eggs, and kind of see what's going on, and then just like,
There's a slime pod slapping you. Everyone else is ignoring you, focusing in on the one drow that's still up.
oh, I'm gonna pretend to be dead still. But like not very good. It's very obvious I'm not dead. But
Your little
I'm
back,
not.
your mouth opens up, the tentacle just goes. Wake up. No. All
I'm
right.
gonna ignore it. I'm still just gonna bat it away.
All right, Misha, you're up.
There's one left.
There's the big guy left. He has a shield. He has several
Stab
people
him.
on him. Go for it.
Sorry, I forgot. 14 plus the thingy. So dirty 20.
That hits.
6.
All right, you stab him. He's bleeding heavily. He's still standing. He's got the shield in his hand. Looks at you all. Glares at Slurp.
Sure.
And just steps forward and just tries to shield punch, like shield bash Slurp. Please make a... Oh, this is a save. That's weird. Please make a strength saving throw.
Who, me?
Yep. Sorry. Slurp, please make a strength saving throw.
17.
All right. You, like, just kind of squish out of the way. And so you do not take damage or go prone.
Ooh.
This poor drow. He's trying so hard. Swen, you're up.
Oh, damn, no, I messed there. It's this shtick. Then I will try to swing and hit him again. Yeah, that's probably not gonna hit. That's a 9 to hit.
9 unfortunately misses.
And now,
And my dice hate me tonight. They all miss. Slurp. Back to you.
Yes.
It is your turn. Everyone is flailing. If you've seen the abridged version of the Brawly vs. Goku and Piccolo fight.
Mm-mm-mm. Second, y'all. Okay, so Eggs is back up. There's 2 guards left, the one with the shield and another one?
Just
Or
the one with the
there's
shield.
Just the one with the shield. Okay. I guess. Does the shield guard have his back to the wall?
His back is to a table. As he reached
Okay,
over,
but that's
grabbed the shield, and braced himself as you guys kept chasing him.
I will approach. I'm assuming this room isn't very big, right?
Not really. Let me double check the map for you real quick. It's like 10 feet across at most.
Okay, cool. Then I can do this, I think. I'll approach him and then go around, like skirting within the 5 feet so I don't get attack of opportunity to get behind him. And I want to try and stab him with the bolt.
Okay. Go ahead and roll an attack
That's
roll.
the only sharp thing I have.
You've got flanking, so that's a +2 because the real flanking rules are broken.
If it's a +2, 18.
18 hits.
Well, if I'm going off unarmed strike roll.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. Yeah.
I will let you count it as an armed strike or a dagger. I'm going to say it does dagger damage.
Okay, so what, 1d4?
Mhm.
2. Big
Okay.
boy numbers.
Well, unfortunately, you don't get to find out if the poison works on him or not because that drops him.
Oh, cool.
You stab him in the back, and he jerks and he tries to spin at you with the shield, and just kind of loses his momentum and collapses down on the ground.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hey, buddy. And I'll just like start slapping his face.
Here, let me help you with that, Topsy says, and just pulls out his shiv and just. There we go.
Oh.
I'm gonna pop up with that and just like
I'll
brush
just
myself
come
off.
back.
Okay, well, you didn't have to hit me.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. And then I'm gonna start searching for a weapon of some sort.
As you guys dig through, the guards were not currently in armor, but there is a shield, 2 maces, and a spear, obviously, among them. And then this is what you can find in the remainder of the tower if you search through the guard tower.
Okay.
I will take that shield if no one objects.
I'm
There are
definitely
6
gonna take
shields,
a
so-
5 more.
dagger.
So.
Very
Mm.
much like one of those crossbows.
I'm
No,
gonna
those are the
take a-
hand
What's
crossbows.
an iron spike versus
They have
a
regular
crossbow?
crossbows or just hand crossbows?
Just hand crossbows. Iron
No,
spike would
so-
literally just be a spike, like a giant nail. Like something for
Mm.
climbing or...
Probably grab a couple of those spikes.
Mm.
Definitely gonna take a dagger and a short sword.
Trusting this one with weapons, they were just the mistress of 5 seconds ago.
This is a simple.
She's not
Mm.
one of the drow, the Nemestor says. It's a curse that afflicts some elves. Moon elves, anyway.
Classic moon elf.
So now I think because I sneezed and turned into someone who's been torturing us for a day.
I thought it would help. I was gonna convince them to stop hitting all of you, but
Oh, it was convincing.
I'm sorry to
Yeah.
say there are 2 types of regular elves. Glances at the drow. There's the gold elves, which are what you would think of when you think of an poised, elegant, noble. The
Sweet.
moon
I
elves
can
are
use
wilder,
sunglasses.
less controlled of the selves. Prone to wild magic. It's a dreadful business. Please don't judge my cousin for their poor blood.
yeah. Yeah. I definitely agree with all of that.
The NPCs also gear up, letting you guys have first dibs for sanity purposes. Because everyone has to be green. That's how it works.
Right?
Now take all the
Okay.
NPC art and fix that.
I'm gonna take some of those caltrops. Can I take some of those? Can I take a bag?
I took a bag of caltrops, a hand crossbow, and that's all I can do.
And no
with it.
ammo. I'm assuming you took ammo.
So it would have taken at least 20 bolts, perhaps more.
I'm gonna give the mushroom and the fish a chain shirt. Or the leather armor, whichever.
I don't even know if I can wear armor.
You can.
Yeah, for what it's
Well,
worth, it's
I'm-
essentially medium armor, light armor, shields, hand crossbows.
Okay, then I'll take some leather armor too.
Okay.
Do the studded leather, right?
Yeah, it is stud leather, so that adds 12. That makes your AC 12 plus your dexterity instead of 10, which is where you guys are at right now. The chain shirt gives you AC 14, but you can only add 2 points of dexterity, so it's higher than a +2. Can't use it. And yeah, everyone's happy with what they have.
Mhm.
Yep. Cold Graveyard feels that your hand. Yeah, I cannot talk tonight. Cold Graveyard feels that your raccoon should be named Ham.
That's
It's
actually
actually funny.
because his name's Hambone.
Hmm.
Cold Graveyard,
Are
you
you
get
playing?
inspiration.
I call him Hammy, but it would be Ham to you.
It's all psychics tonight, so what's up? Anyway. So we got what we want. You got some gear. We got rid of a couple of idiots. We
I
ready
just
to go
want to make
take
sure.
them?
If I
Yeah.
take that studded leather armor, it can't take me to a 16. I have to. Is that what you were saying? A
So-
16 AC?
No, it can't.
That will take you to a 16.
If your dexterity is
That's what
plus
your AC will
4,
be. Yeah.
Yeah.
studded leather armor is 12 plus your dexterity period.
Oh, okay. I thought I thought I heard you say that it was.
The
gonna be-
chain
There's the
shirt
change.
is
Oh,
14,
okay.
but only can give you a plus
Okay.
2 from dex.
I just heard pieces. Sorry.
Basically, you end
now.
up with the same AC, but with studded leather, you don't have risk any like negatives to stealth, right?
Chain shirt doesn't have a stealth negative.
Oh, okay. Well, so you could do either one.
It's all about
Chain shirt has this
flavor and
weird,
what you
like,
want.
black circle on its chest
No, I
there.
want the
with
studded
little
leather armor.
It is not the Shadowheart armor. Thank you very much. Yeah, it's Shadowheart's armor.
This is why they gave her the armor, that crappy armor.
All right. So we moving on. We gonna go kill the stupid person in charge. What do you want to do? We want to just try and
I
sneak
mean-
out since you got.
Pretty sure you two are
Gear.
getting the hell out of here.
I think we should
Sven
probably just
has the-
leave. I don't think I
Sven
can.
has the mace and a hand crossbow in each hand.
You
I don't think I could
see-
take another hit.
You see, Slurp has kind of changed into.
You need a
huge-
rest already.
But you killed me.
You're welcome.
Don't do it again.
Don't change into someone who's torturing us.
I was trying to get us out of the situation here.
Maybe if we could get out of this magic bubble, maybe someone here has some spells that could maybe cure some of us, and we could take her out.
Yeah, I can help with that. I just can't do it
Strengths
right
and
now because
numbers.
the whole
I would be more than happy to
regeneration
provide
thing.
healing and aid. The drow says.
See,
Fine,
I
then
think
let's
Short
get out of the
while
bubble.
forward, be out of the bubble.
Let's
That
get out
is-
of the bubble and then go kill the correct
Mhm. All right.
version.
So if you
to be
leave top,
fair, you were quite convincing.
I didn't
was-
think
you
so.
were, man. You
Convinced.
looked exactly like her. I was ready to punch you myself, but again, the bigger guy.
I told you all that I watched her change.
Exactly.
So we all saw it. That
Drow
doesn't
can
mean
do
that
tricky
it wasn't
stuff.
there the whole time.
Haven't skunk one day. They've never.
Yeah, one of the
changed.
drow have a weird priest thing that turns into a slime.
Oh, that's just gonna be confusing.
Hopefully we don't meet them.
So you guys,
I could always tell which slime is my slime.
uh-huh. So you guys head across the other bridge. So you went from 11 to 10, and you're going over towards where 6 to 8 is. And everyone roll stealth.
Oh. Bags of caltrops in our pants. Okay.
We only needed to do was get out of there. Get some. I rolled a 19 actually. This was best roll of the night. Hey, twins.
Okay, everyone's good. All right, the twins start to head up the little bridge path to what's labeled as 6 to 8, and you hear the Yaxolotl speak up behind. Do we need to pursue this fight? Would it not be better for us to all leave while the guard is down and no one's looking for us?
We still don't have that
That's a
that
good-
distraction. Wasn't there supposed to be a distraction?
Well, I think that's what they're talking about, the distraction.
Well, I mean, normally there's like
Leave while
7
there's
guys in that
distraction.
tower. There's a distraction, but I vote we go kill the bitch because, you know, she's
Is
cruel
this
and
the, is this the
vicious.
fish?
This is the one saying, let's go
Yeah.
kill her is Topsy, one of the male of the 2 twins.
Okay.
The fish is
What if-
going, what if we just sneak by and leave?
What if we just left and then like hit the gym, worked on ourselves, and then came back in like a month?
I don't want to come back here.
Look, you all want a
Be in a
distraction.
box.
Sis and I will go take care of her, and you guys can run if you're cowards.
Okay, well that you didn't have to say
Rude.
it so plainly. But also, it's not cowardice; it's self-preservation.
All right.
As we're like right by the tower, can I look around? Is there like a fire going? Is something
No, it's pitch black. So yeah, who doesn't have dark vision, by the way, just in case this is.
Me,
believe
I
we all
think.
have,
I don't have dark vision.
I have dark vision.
I don't.
Yeah,
I have
Tieflings
dark
don't have dark-
vision. I believe
No.
it's
Yeah, so
to have dark vision. Yes, this is something I can
it is pitch
Squinting.
black in here.
Right.
So who's going where? We're going in that door. If you guys want us to wait while you run, you know, you did us a solid and brought us in on your little escape plan. I have no problem saying good luck to you and letting you go, holding you quiet for a bit, then distracting. All for that. So whatever you guys want to do, we're staying.
I'm gonna try to cast a spell. I'm gonna just try to do prestidigitation and just do the little like fire thing that Simon does in the D&D movie, like the little fired finger, and see if it works.
Yep.
It does work.
Yep. All your magic's back on.
Oh, goodness. Works.
Whatever you guys want to do.
I mean, I don't know, we should risk
could-
it. I think we should run. But if you all want to stay and help them, if you want to be good people today, I'll stay with you. Slurp, you seem like a voice of reason.
And Turvey speaks up, for God's sakes, it's not being the good person either way. Either you help us fight and you get to help loot the place, or you leave and you have a better chance running. I'm not judging you. My brother's an ass. Do what you want.
I'm gonna turn to Zareth. One hand, one tentacle under her hand, one on top. It's like, what do you think we should do?
Odd or even Slurp.
Let's go odd.
I think we'd be better off not to take on the Drowgas, and it's unlikely we would do well. We might escape, but we'd lose people.
I think that's what we should do. I think we should self-preservation and
Look,
not
I've already
fight right away.
I'm
No,
I'm
still
not
so
in
sick
good
of the other
shape.
side of here if the twins can.
One hit and I'm toast.
Oh, hey, let
I'm
me
gonna,
fix that for you. He just like engulfs you, and then gets
Ooh.
up and cast cure wounds at first level.
You don't need to breathe.
While you do that,
Seven.
I'm gonna use my free mage armor, and my scales will get more noticeable. Like they'll get dark, like greener and yellower, and as he becomes a little bit more like snake dragon like, and I'll cast mage armor on myself. So I
You
have
get
some
7
type
hit
of
points back
magic
on you.
armor. 7. I think you said 7, right?
Oh, 7?
Mhm.
Oh, wow. Wow. Okay, now I'm like a hit and a half away from dying, so I still think we should run.
All right.
You gotta know. You gotta know when to cut your losses.
We're going to give you a count of about 2.5 minutes, then we're going to start making noise. Hopefully we'll see you out there somewhere.
I'm sorry.
If
Why?
not, the world will know of your incredible bravery in helping us escape. Topsy and Turvey will be names known throughout, well, wherever we end up.
If you want. But we're just going to go fight because it's funner.
Turvey.
And you see now they're out of the magic, he actually does this, and a ball of eldritch energy like appears in his hand.
Oh, that does look fun. Oh, nope. I was always taught, stay alive. Stay alive.
All right. If you guys are choosing out, then Stool guides you guys down towards what is, very obvious. Looking at the big map, you can see the exits, and heads you over to where the number 1 is. And you follow a path down.
Sorry.
After about 10 minutes, you start hearing explosions and yells and fights of something going on. And you look around and you see that Jimjar is not with you either. Jimjar, Topsy, and Turvy stayed. You have Sarith, Stool, Shushar, and Nemestra. I'm-
Did we make the right choice?
But we have a couple more.
We
people
made the
that
right
we can
choice,
spare.
Moon Elf. It's fine. But everyone's a fighter, and we trying to take on for the sake of what? Fun? The gnome said. Gnomes are insane.
I think that's burning corpse falling out of it. It's fine.
You do see a burning corpse
Ah.
falling out as you guys are moving away.
No, it's probably her. This is probably the drow.
That's probably
Cards.
Jimjar.
All these cards.
Well, Jim Jar, he owed me a lot of money.
All right. You guys travel for several hours. Eventually, you start hearing the sound of running water. As Stool says, "All right, we're getting close to the lakes. Everyone just stay cool. The people are nice there, I think. I've been told they're nice. I haven't been, but..." And Shushar says, "I am familiar with Slebadip. I will be more than happy to act as a diplomat of sorts. Try and get us passage through."
With
Sorry, you
what?
said Slurperturp? That's his
Yes,
person's name? or-
Slubadop. It's the... Sorry, I said it wrong first time. Slubadop. It's the village I'm from.
That is a village. Okay. Good. I'm glad we have you here with us.
And as you guys are walking forward, roll perception.
I don't think I'm proficient. 7 for me.
Got a 10.
Wow, lucky on a good roll. Unfortunately, none of you see it coming.
What?
I rolled a
22.
I rolled a 19 on my dice, and I had a +4 to the roll.
Oh yeah, I rolled
Like it was, I saw the 22, and I went,
4.
"Damn!"
One too low.
You see 2 Uatoa step out in front of you, and as you pause for a second, you glance back and you see 3 more pop out of a little alcove that you guys had walked past. You're gonna have to pay the toll if you want to be surface dwellers walking through our lands.
Are they speaking in common or does it sound like this?
No, they're speaking in common.
Oh, okay.
Salt guild tax is 20 gold apiece. Pay up or else. And that's where we'll pick up next game.
Nice.
Everyone is allowed to go ahead and pop to level 2, by the way.
Yay.
Oh. That was
And,
torture.
And just sharing a little bit, there was not a wrong way. I had planned for every direction you guys went. If you had stayed for the fight, we would have cliffhanged at the fight starting, and you'd still be level 1, but you'd have gone to loot the extra place. And instead, you escape successfully, which gets you to level 2, and we're moving on to the next part of the story. Thank you all for joining us as I turn away from my camera again. Someday I'll get out of that habit. Hopefully you enjoyed our first trip into a Out of the Abyss adventure. And we will see you guys next time. Have a good night.